So we are having here the curve, this y equal to x to the power 4, have the point P11, that's mean x equal to 1, y equal to 1. So we want to find the curvature of this curve at point x equal to 1. So we have the formula y is equal to f of x. So where the formula is curvature is equal to y double dash over 1 plus y dash square to power 3 by 2. You will say at x equal to 1. So we will try to find the values for the y and y dash at x equal to 1, because we are having y equal to x to y is equal to x to power 4. So we are having y dash is equal to 4x cube, y double dash is equal to 12x square. So we say at the point x equal to 1, when y dash is equal to 4 and y double dash is equal to 12. We substitute in a formula, our kappa is equal to y double dash is 12 over 1 plus y dash square 1 plus 16, and we have here the power of this one is 3 by 2. So our curvature come to be 12 over 17 to power 3 by 2. That's my curvature. So it's my result. It's a very simple one. So we're having this example. Now I give the example in 2 dimensions. In next example, we have the curvature. We want to find the curvature of the curve r of t, that is cosine cube ti plus sine cube tj at the point 200 root by 4 and 200 by 4. So we can write here in the solution that we are going to use this formula. As I mentioned it, that we having the component of z is 0, and when we solve it, we get here f dash g double dash minus g dash f double dash. Magnitude of that one divided by f dash square plus g dash square to power 3 by 2. So simply we find f and g and find f dash g dash and we substitute it, and we take the value at that particular point. That is the point that's where we having the value at that t is equal to 2 under root by 4. So inshallah we calculate. We see it what's the value of t in that case. So we are having here this f of t. We say here our x is the parametric equation is f of t is equal to cosine cube t, and my g of t is equal to sine cube t. If I take the derivative of this one, so my f dash of t comes to be equal to 3 cosine square t. Then derivative of cosine t is minus sine t. So we take minus outside. And we write here g dash of t. So g dash of t is 3 sine square t. And then derivative of cosine t is cosine t. So we get the value of f dash and g double dash. So we can write here now the derivative of this one again. So we write here f double dash. So we have the product function f double dash of t is first function derivative second function minus 3 cosine square t. Derivative sine t is cosine t. Then derivative cosine square t is minus 6 cosine t. Derivative cosine t is sine t with minus sine t will become plus, and then we having sine t. Then we have g double dash of t. G double dash of t is equal to, we are having here the value of cosine is minus sine, with 3 sine square t into sine t. Then we have plus here the derivative of sine square t, the plus 6, derivative of sine square is 2 and become here 6 sine t. Then derivative of sine t is cosine t, and then we having cosine t. We want to find the point is here root of 2 by 4 and 2. We have here, we can write here cosine. We want to find the value of t, root of t by 4. And when we just simplify this one, then we can find here this is equivalent to 1 upon root of 2 to power 3. This implies our cosine t is equal to upon root of 2. Then this implies our t is equal to pi by 4. And our t is equal to pi by 4. We are having here cosine pi by 4 is equal to 1 upon root 2, and sine pi by 4, we know the value, is equal to 1 upon root 2. So I just substitute the values and try to find the value f dash at the point pi by 4. Make the calculation. We have 3 cosine square pi by 4 into sine pi by 4 is here minus 3 into 1 upon 2 into 1 upon root 2. So we get here minus 3 over 2 into root 2. Similarly, we can have here g dash of pi by 4. Substituting the values, we can have here we having plus 3 sine square t plus 3 sine square pi by 4 into cosine pi by 4. Again, make the substitution. We have 3 1 by root 2 into 1 by root 2. Get here 3 over 2 into root 2. So this is my f dash and g double. Now we calculate here g double dash, and g double dash, when we substitute the value, I'll just write the value directly and leave it for you to make the calculations. We having f double dash of pi by 4, and this value comes to be equal to, at the end, we having here the value of f double dash is 3 over root of 2 into root 2, and g double dash of pi by 4 also come to be equal to 3 over 2 into root of 2. So when we make the substitution and simplify this one, we get this as our result in both the cases, f dash, g dash. We are having it. Now we substitute the values in our formula. That's our kappa. Our kappa is equal to, we are having f dash of pi by 4 into g double dash of pi by 4, and then we are having here minus g dash of pi by 4 over f double dash of pi by 4, and take the absolute value divided by, we are having f dash of pi by 4 whole square of this one, and here I just may change the bracket, minus we are having here g of pi by 4, here dash of pi by 4, and again we have square of this one, and here 3 by 2. When we make the substitution this one, then we simplify this, we can have the result at the end is 9 by 4 over 9 by 4 power 3 by 2, and we simplify this one, here 3 by 2 is 9 by 4 over 9 by 4 into root of 9 by 4. 9 by 4 is cancelled with 9 by 4, we get 1 over 9 by 4 under the root, and this is 1 over 3 by 2, and results come to equal to 2 by 3, and that's our result. Here I leave this part for you to substitute and simplify. The values are given above. Just we have to confirm that one, that the result is exactly as I written there. So it's simple calculations, that's why I just skip that one. So that's the idea for finding. There are many other questions. As I told you, I have the questions in my notes, and notes are given in the description. You can find it there, and also in every book of calculus, chapter 11 or chapter 12 is for the vector value function. You go there, there are many problems. So must remember this one, that you can learn mathematics by solving the problems. You can master it when you solve it, not by reading it. Because each problem, sometimes you're having different type of difficulties in that one, and you have to know how to cover these difficulties. The difficulties are only the differentiations, differentiation and taking the cross product, and then you have to take the magnitude of that one. These are the simple steps you have to perform, but you have to perform. When you perform it, then you learn it. So inshallah, we'll continue next time with new topic, inshallah. I wish you all the best. Have a nice time.